Hi Sagittarius, this is Serena from Sun Moon Tarot. I'm coming on today to do your general love reading for April 2019. When I was meditating on your sign, I felt a lot of joy. I feel a lot of forward movement and momentum, probably propelled by a lot of this cosmic action taking place with the full moon, the new moon, the Mercury going direct, and I want to jump right in. I don't want to say too much, but Saggies, you are go-getters. I'm actually a Sagittarius sun, so I'm not even just saying this about me, I'm saying this for a lot of Saggies I know. You're smart, you are adventurous, you are interesting, you are savvy, you are fiery and want to take on the world. So I'm really feeling like you're in your power. And whatever you're going through with your soulmate doesn't seem like it is weighing you down. We can carry that, we can compartmentalize, right? So we can put that away, bring it back out when we need to deal with it, but Saggies, you are moving forward. I can really, really feel that. Okay, so I'm going to pull some overall energy, and then we'll look at heart space and head space. So, and what's your counterpart thinking about you, feeling towards you, thinking towards about you, and also some action energy, and we'll see how it goes. So Romance Angels, what are some overall themes for the energy of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and their soulmate for April 2019, Spirit? Overall energy, overall themes, Spirit. Ooh, wow. I'm going to take this one. We have, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Then we have unrequited love. Interesting that both of these would come out. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I always feel like that's very serious language. And this card can come out in so many different situations that language doesn't always fit. I mean, most of the language in these cards doesn't always exactly fit the situation. So we'll see what this is here. Deception. Wow. Okay. I want to clarify these, of course. Make the effort. So, unrequited love, deception. We see a lot of different cards in the tarot for deception. The one in the Romance Angels deck is about wearing a false self mask. So somebody is not being completely upfront with how they feel about you. Remember, in tarot, the roles can be reversed. Something about this unrequited love card is that it just seems like it's not the right time. Make the effort is pretty straightforward. So, but what are we making the effort towards? What is make the effort about here? Overall energy for this connection, make the effort, unrequited love, and deception. Okay, so why is make the effort here for Sagittarius and their soulmate? Here's some fire energy. Here's your energy. So, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And 7 of Wands, clarifying that. I'm getting that there's some resistance here. There's some resistance to the connection. Make the effort towards great love. If it's not the right time for you and your counterpart right now, you could be fighting, perhaps making the effort to go in a different direction. that's one story. Another story, so that's some of you, but some of you, it's like not wanting to totally give into the connection. And I saw this same theme, which was a bit of a new theme to me in general readings a couple weeks ago doing earth signs. So there's something here about being determined, being determined in your own right and in your own convictions, and not necessarily making the effort to really allow this love to come in for whatever situation you're in, really. I think that could apply to a lot of different situations. So why is unrequited love here, Spirit? Why is unrequited love here? We have the Sun. Whew. So what I'm getting right away is that there's something about this connection that brings you a lot of happiness, but you're not really sure how this connection fits into your life right now. It's just unrequited love, I really feel, is like about timing most of the time. It's like the attraction is there, the happiness is there, the chemistry is there, but there's all these other things that have to fit into place to come into union, I guess, even though that's a commonly used like twin flame expression, but nonetheless, this connection brings fulfillment. It's just perhaps the timing is a little bit off. Okay, so why is deception here, Spirit? Why is deception here for Sagittarius and their soulmate overall energy? Somebody is really concerned with always trying to be right. Okay, I'm getting the overall big picture here. So there's no doubt about it that there is chemistry and that there is some sense of fulfillment. You both could be just bringing each other such happiness right now. But people are really concerned with being right and holding their ground. It's like, what's that expression? Like, would you rather be happy or right? Okay, that's what I'm getting. Would you rather be happy or right? It's like your egos are getting in the way here. And it's making the attraction like bounce off of each other, because both of you are coming at it like with, no, this is what I need and this is what I need. You're not focusing on the joy in the relationship, or the connection. You're focusing on the lack, what is not there, and the things that you are fighting about, the things that aren't perfect right now. I don't know, that's what the cards say. Let me know if that's right. Let me know if that feels right for you. So I want to look at, how does your counterpart feel about you at this time, Sagittarius? So how does your soulmate feel about you at this time? Remember, soulmate, twin flame, it could be a karmic, whatever. Unless my cards really speak to either one of those groups very prominently. Sometimes my twin flame cards come out and it like shows separation and all of this stuff, and karmic cycles ending and all of that jazz. But how is your counterpart feeling about you? Spirit, how is Sagittarius' counterpart feeling about them at this time? We have the King of Pentacles. They could be seeing you as somebody who is like very much in their power. They could be looking at you and feeling like that you're like just a baller. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn, excuse me, Virgo or Taurus. I think it's smoke of the candles. So sorry. You could be dealing with an earth sign here. They feel that you're very honest, a straight shooter, super to the point. They might see that as, like, going off what we saw before, as like somebody who like just, you know, cuts through all the bullshit. What else, Spirit? They're feeling that they're wanting whatever this is, you know, whatever that you two are experiencing together right now. They kind of want it to end. They want to start fresh. They know that whatever this is right now, it has to die before they start fresh with you. They see you as somebody who's just like not messing around. They're really feeling like exhausted, perhaps by like the conflicts that you all are experiencing together right now. They want to make the effort, and this could be vice versa, remember. This is also wands here for fire energy. So they seem just very tired, but still determined to see this transformation through. See this phase in your connection kind of turn over. It's not the right time, though, to come together in a loving way, because you have some things to work through. If they see you as the King of Pentacles, they might, or if they feel like you're the King of Pentacles, they might not be totally comfortable with that. They might feel a bit threatened by that. Why is the Death card here, Spirit? Why is the Death card here? We have the Hierophant. They may feel like in order to move through this phase that you need to seek help. Maybe you need to seek help from like a counselor, like a mediator of some sort. There's some sort of help that you need, or some more knowledge to gain about this cycle that you're going through, about this phase that you're going through. They don't want to give up. They want to seek help. They're feeling, though, a little bit disappointed by what you're experiencing right now. Somebody is not wanting to look at the love that's between you two. Somebody is your counterpart might want to express to you in a loving way that they want to focus on the love. They want to become more optimistic and positive about your futures together, and that going and seeking help might be the answer, right? They want to point out perhaps the issue with the relationship, that it's like kind of going in the wrong direction because you're not focused on the love. You're focused too much on the problems. So why is the Nine of Wands here for how Sagittarius' soulmate feels? Not tons of cups here. This is kind of tough energy, but it's good at the same time. Yeah, okay. So whatever difficulties your partner is feeling that you both are having right now in this connection, they want it to be completed. We see this with the Death card. We see this with the World card. They're wanting to move on to happier times. Why is the World card here, Spirit? Why did the World come out here? They want to bring the passion back. They want to do whatever they can to bring back the passion in this relationship, in this connection. Knight of Wands. They want a new beginning. They want to start fresh. They want to, they're tired. They don't want to focus on the problems anymore. They feel like very passionate towards you still, and they're willing to start fresh. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Kind of going all over the place, but that's okay. King of Cups. Another king here. Something needs to come out. You need to, make the effort here is really about coming forward. Being vulnerable is what I'm hearing. And we have another ace at the bottom of the deck. But be vulnerable and speak the truth. And the King of Cups is a loving king, but who's very controlled. They don't wear their emotions on their sleeve. They don't want to show or unveil that part of themselves. However, they do take their emotions very seriously and honor their emotions and feel a depth of love, but they don't like fighting, is what I'm hearing. They rather be expressing their love for you instead of fighting. Why is the King of Cups here? We have the Hanged Man. Okay, so they're working on they're trying to think about how they can make this happen with you. Why is the Hangman here? What is this enlightened spirit about here? It's about communicating. They know what they want to say and make happen and come forward with. They really do. And they want the innocence back. They want a passionate new beginning. They want to, they feel like perhaps being intimate with you will help the situation. It'll put the spark back in it. And we also have the Ace of Wands. We have a lot of fire here. It's what they love about you is your fire. And it's what we love about a person can also be what we don't really love about that person, right? They love your fiery spirit, but when it gets to Seven of Wands, to set in your own ways, trying to be right, arguing, feeling like you're the victim, and this could be vice versa, but I do really feel like that's Sagittarius energy. When you're in that energy, then nobody wants to get freaky. That's the last thing people want to do. So it's like, what can you do? Like, while they love that fire in you, it's like, we need to take a step back and bring that passion, elsewhere. Then we have the Page of Pentacles that just came out. What I'm getting right away from that is that they still believe that there's some value, that this connection still brings something to their life, still brings value to their life, but it's still at the page level. Perhaps like all the fighting makes them feel like a page. Like they see you as a King of Pentacles, and they see themselves as a page as a result of all this conflict. Let's look at what is in their headspace. So I'm going to pull from the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. What is in your counterpart's headspace at this time? What are they thinking about you and the connection? Oh, this wax is about to drip out of here. What are they thinking about you and the connection at this time? We have another Hangman, Sacrifice. We have the Hermit. So needing a little bit of solitude, some time on their own, and patience and planning. Interesting. So all of these energies are very solitary. They're not really sure what to do about this situation. They're not sure what to do about the conflict here. Spirit, can you clarify Hangman for headspace, what they're thinking about, Sagittarius? They might be thinking that now this is going to sound harsh, but this is what I heard right away. Like, I heard that they might be thinking that you need to grow up. There's some growing up that you need to do, or the both of you need to do. This wanted to come out in reverse, the Chariot. So, they want to come forward, but it's just not the right time. They're just not able to. Things aren't clicking into place. Why is Solitude here? Why is the Hermit here? When they're alone, they're actually very, very worried about this situation. It could be really giving them a lot of anxiety and keeping them up at night. They know that there's something that they have to leave behind them. And the Eight of Cups is a very positive card. They don't want to give up, but there's just a lot of conflict. They're also not able to talk to you about it. And of course, this could be vice versa. Why is this Eight of Cups here? Wow. We have the Two of Cups coming in. So people, they really, really love you. They see you as their soulmate. They see you, and this could perhaps be your twin flame as well. This is a twin flame card for me. people aren't in a Nine of Swords energy for no reason. They're in that energy because they really, really love someone and see so much potential and hope for the connection, but there's something that they're just struggling with for the Nine of Swords. Why is this Two of Cups here? Wow, you could be dealing with a Gemini. This is another twin flame confirmation card. So I am seeing that this is separation. That both of you, one or both of you, I'm really getting the sense that it's both of you that need to do some shadow work and it's not the right time. You're fighting too much. Even if you're not fighting in the 3D, maybe you're fighting the connection. Maybe you're both resistant to it, but something about that needs to end. It doesn't work. The connection doesn't work. The self-discovery and the growth doesn't work. People can't come towards each other if both parties are resisting. You have to choose. You have to make a choice. The Lovers is about a divine connection, but it's also about a choice. And it's like you both have to focus on yourselves right now. You're focusing too much on the other person and too much on the problems. And the focus needs to be put back on you. What is this patience and planning energy about here? We have the Five of Pentacles. Wow. That's tough. Somebody's feeling like a little bit impatient with perhaps like the work that they have to do on the connection. Oh, somebody almost can't bear the thought of having to wait. Like somebody's probably looking at separation and being like, really? Why do we have to do that? And you don't have to do that. The only reason why separation's kind of bullshit, but the reason why you have to go into separation is because either one of you or both of you haven't healed. There's still something to be healed. But the healing depends on you. You decide when you're better. And it takes time sometimes. Sometimes in the healing process, it just takes acting as if. So your wounds can be, and I took that from Mystic Moon. I love that. She always says that. Act as if. If you're getting into like a downward spiral in the Five of Pentacles, there's only so much exploring of the shadows and wallowing in your sorrows and making connections for why this happened and when was the first time this happened. And there's only so much you can go, only so far you can go with that until you have to be like, okay, got it. Now I see what I have to change, and now I see how I have to move forward, and then just get out of that energy. We had the Ace of Swords that came out, so it's like, exactly, it's like, cut through it. Like, you don't have to be in this Five of Pentacles forever. Just act as if, and like, cut out the shit that's not serving you. Like, just make a decision to already just decide and make an intention to be healed. You can make a decision to just not feel shitty anymore. Easier said than done, I know, but there comes a point where you're so tired of being in this energy, and it's like, oh, I can just decide not to do the things that trigger these feelings, right? Which is what the whole point is. Like, oh, every time I watch a video, I get super sad and, I get anxious and worried. Well, maybe you shouldn't watch so many videos. I'm so glad that you're watching my video. But it got to a point for me where it was like, watching videos was like, I don't know if it was helping or hurting. So I stopped. And I feel great. Why is it Ace of Swords? I stopped worrying, right? You're not going to control it with worrying. Live your best life. Live your best life. I'm going to end it here. I'm going to pull some advice. To sum it up, and while I shuffle, it doesn't matter what the other person's doing right now. Focus on yourself. Live your best life. Act as if you know the love's here. Spend some time in the Hangman. If there is something that you do need to communicate, make sure you communicate it, not expecting to get a response back, but just communicate it because you want the other person to know. And then remember, would you rather be happy or right? Balance. Give and take. What's another message? Woo! We have blessings. Okay. No doubt about it that your person loves you and there's a lot of fire and passion in this connection, and you might want to just put your problems aside and just be intimate and express yourselves that way. But there's other ways that you can connect, and you might have to be vulnerable in other ways. I don't know why I said that. I have no idea. I don't know why I'm saying any of this stuff. It's just this is what's coming to me, and this is an interesting situation, though. I don't see this a lot. Balance. The lady in this picture consoles a man who is sad and lonely. This man's heart is full of unexpressed emotions, which at some point he is no longer able to contain. There is a time for strength, a time for vulnerability, and space where both converge. Tears flow and healing occurs. Regardless of your gender, this card mirrors what is happening energetically and emotionally inside you. It represents your masculine energy and the healing that automatically occurs when you open your heart and allow your feelings to flow freely. There's no need to analyze anything. Simply release all you feel inside. If you feel like confiding in a trusted friend or health professional, then do so. Journaling is also very helpful and therapeutic. Make time for you. Be loving and gentle with yourself. This is a time to nurture you. Beautiful. This is what we saw here. And if there's something that you need to express, be vulnerable and let it flow. There was a lot of resistance that we saw here. Blessings. Your recent act of kindness has not gone unnoticed. The universe thanks you for your gentle compassion and bestows eternal love and blessings upon you. You are dearly loved by her and by the divine. You are dearly loved by her and by the divine will, of the one whose light fills both heaven and earth. Gently close your eyes as you receive this great blessing. Feel creative strength move upwards through your feet to ground your heart and mind in acceptance and unity. Feel yourself being showered in light from above. Be aware of your presence standing here in conscious possibility, supported and inspired from above and below. Every kindness further awakens you to the universe residing in your heart. Every tenderness helps the world to glow a little brighter. Every act of benevolence is a blessing unto others and unto oneself. You are part of life's endless blessings, and ultimately we are all one spirit. So there's more out there for you to focus on, open your eyes to, get out of the low vibration of where this connection is taking you both currently. Not saying that, like, unrequited love, like, there's not, the chemistry is off. You need to come into balance. If there's something that needs to be cleared up, a truth that needs to be revealed, then that's what will end the conflict, then go ahead and express that. This is an interesting reading. I love you. Please tell me if this resonates, because this was a very, very interesting one. I hope all the best. I hope this was helpful and not too triggering, but I just read what the cards say. And I'm here for questions. You can email me and reach out for a private reading. Thanks. Bye.